For more on this, let's welcome in Florida Congressman Rep. Byron Donalds. Congressman, appreciate you being here.
Good to be with you. Thanks for having me on.
All right, so but before we get to that, in other news, a mother, mother walks into her kid's elementary school. She's concerned about poly and pansexual. I don't even know what those are, but apparently pansexual is a thing now. And there were all these posters all over the children's elementary school, and she got quite the fascist treatment. Now, most people understand that you can't use the U.S. military against U.S. citizens on U.S. soil without declaring martial law and a variety of other things known as posse comitatus, but that didn't stop the U.S. military from getting involved and intimidating a New Jersey mom. Now, a high-ranking, a Lieutenant Colonel Schilling, claimed that there were security concerns and the joint base is working with local law enforcement to monitor the current situation, ensuring, the safety of the entire community. Are you kidding me, Congressman?
Unfortunately, this may not be a full joke, and this is actually one of the reasons in the National Defense Authorization Act, which passed last week out of the House. One of my concerns, one of the reasons I voted no, in spite of a lot of the positive movements that have occurred in the NDAA, is the fact that you still have a lot of this woke agenda going through our military. And quite frankly, it's crazy. Our military has one job to do, and that's to train soldiers to defend our homeland, and then, if necessary, to win fights and battles around the globe. That's it. It's not to get involved in these culture wars that are happening here in the United States. And so cleaning up the military from these culture wars is going to be critical for House Republicans. I find this to just be a complete and utter waste of time, number one. But two, this is not the job of the United States military. If a mom is concerned about what flags are flying at a school, guess what? That's a good mother. She should be concerned.
But my concern, sir, is that, I was in the military myself, and I can't imagine being ordered to send a private citizen, especially a mother from New Jersey, an email. And the Joint Base, the Joint Base leadership, this is a quote, takes this very seriously. There's terrorists in caves trying to kill us right now, but you're worried about a mother complaining about posters in her elementary school. They reached out to and this is how it's being reported, reached out to the police chief and asked her to remove the post. What world? This is fascism.
Well, actually, yeah, that is fascism. And them reaching out to ask her to remove the post, frankly, that part's not a surprise to me. What we're seeing, obviously, and you've alluded to it somewhat with the Twitter files, but it's much more pervasive than just these files, in my opinion, is that you have a situation where elements of our government have no problem using the weight of their offices to reach into America to suppress information, to try to get Americans to take down information, to just ignore information, to scrub information, all of which is a violation of the First Amendment. It doesn't matter if you're using an outside agency to do it, by using the pressure of your office to get it done. That is a violation of the First Amendment. Again, that's my view of the First Amendment of the United States. That is a major question that we're going to have to answer. But this goes back to, and I want to reiterate this point. We have to get all this woke stuff out of the military. If military command is concerned about this, then they are off of their mission. There is definitely mission creep in the armed forces, and we have a responsibility to pull that back and refocus the military on its core mission, and frankly, its only mission.
Yeah, well, let's see if he gets hauled, this Lieutenant Colonel gets hauled in front of Congress and has to answer some questions. But real quick, before I let you go, Disney taking down Splash Mountain, you're talking about wokeness. I mean, look, this is a time-old bride. How the heck is Splash Mountain racist?
I don't know, man. I've been to Splash Mountain so many times I can't even count. Myself, my three sons, never even thought about it. Didn't even think it was an issue. But here's the problem that we have. You have these people who choose to want to be victims. Being a victim, apparently, today in America is a cause celeb. It's the only way you can actually create your identity. So they go from place to place trying to find reasons to change something so they feel better about themselves. Splash Mountain didn't go and bother anybody. It's just an amusement. It's part of the amusement park here in Florida. Fun place. I don't even get it. But again, it's Disney at this point. They've lost their minds when it comes to programming and stuff like this. And it's really sad to see them not just stand up and be like, no, this isn't racist. It's just a part of our park and kids enjoy it. Go look at the multi-section, the multi-ethnic people who come kids who enjoy it, and nobody's running around thinking that they're being victimized somehow. I think this is ridiculous again.
You just go there to have fun and leave the woke, check the woke stuff at the door. It's unbelievable. Well, Congressman Byron Donalds, we appreciate you being here.
Anytime. Thank you.
Right.